how we built Buffalo.
We sent people questions about ourselves to answer.
Be interviewing people that have been there with us since day one, and we're gonna be interviewing our fans, like interviewing, asking questions about us, like their memories of us when they first hear of us. Yeah.
Usually we're the ones that's getting asked the questions, but now we're doing something a little bit different. So it's gonna be good. So we're gonna wait to find out. First things first, we'll start off with a special interview with our godmother and her daughter, Sophia. God sister.
You want me to go first about what? About the history that I know of MacFour?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
General
Yeah. I knew them when they was in their mama's belly. One by one. And I must say that I'm very proud of you guys. Very proud. You're doing an excellent job.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do well in school. You respect your parents. All the things that need to be done to make you a decent young man. And you're growing up nicely. And I'm so proud that y'all hanging in there. And y'all gonna go places. You watch and see what I'm telling you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sophia?
I was there in the beginning. And I remember each and every one of you guys coming home from the hospital and looking to today. Stars, singing, love the music, love the dancing. Y'all have set a great path. I love Miss Pam and Mr. Kevin. I'm just so sad that y'all not next door to mom anymore because I miss seeing y'all every day.
Miss y'all too.
I'm proud of you guys as well. Y'all growing up to be very fine men, and I believe y'all will go far in life, and I'm always here to support you guys.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, all I gotta do is try to get those names together. Duck and
Duck?
get the names together.
Oh, I would have to bleep that one out.
She said that without me.
I have to censor that one out.
Yeah, but
His name is not the
y'all really worked hard. Yeah, they really have worked hard, and I'm so proud of them, and it's their dream that's coming. It's going to come to life. You watch. Watch what I tell you. Because not only they know the front scene, they know the behind the scene too. They're experts on the computers. They know how to do those programs and stuff. They're really good with all that.
Yeah, I remember little Kevin. They on the computer.
Need to come over and give me some computer lessons because I don't know how to do none of that. But y'all keep up the good work and keep doing what you're doing, okay? And enjoy what you're doing. So they say if you love what you're doing, then it's not really considered a job. It's just something that you love to do. And if that's what it is, then you'll go far.
Thank you.
And we need good, clean music like that out here today. If this crap out here on the radio, somebody's mama should be ashamed of themselves.
That's true. That's true. It's very respectful what they're doing. Yeah, that is true.
Do y'all recall our first rehearsal? The first rehearsal y'all went to?
I remember the first one was in the front yard.
Oh, see, I was in the basement.
No, when everybody was going left and who's the baby? Duck was going right. Remember? When they was in the front yard, working out, training or working out, and people was coming outside and watching them dance in the front yard. That's the first one I remember. And I also remember when they had some of the celebrities there. Who was one of the singers? The Soft Tones, or who was that? Yeah. Remember they was down in the basement while Rig was rehearsing? He was help training them.
Yes.
Yeah. So they had a couple of celebrities, right there by the side supporting them too. So they're well on their way.
Yeah.
First performance. Oh, their first performance they went to?
Oh, you mean at Douglas High School?
What was that like?
Yeah, what
The
was
one
that
was
like?
across the Mondawmin with when y'all beat everybody. But we already knew that. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, but I was thinking way back when y'all was in the yard when
one of my
Big
first
Duck was the baby, right? Yeah, when he was dancing all over the yard going in his own way. But he done caught up with y'all. He right there on line with y'all now.
Oh yeah, Duck.
Very
now.
good, guys. Very good.
Duck.
Very good. Along with also keeping up with your school grades and stuff. It takes a lot to be able to balance all that out as young guys, you know, and you managed to do that, so that's great.
Yeah.
Young black men in America.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I would love to have son.
No, son. He got me.
Your video went off. Oh, never mind.
That
It's
must be
back
my
up.
mother.
Yeah.
Mom,
So what are
still
your
here?
next plans, guys? What y'all got new coming up? I know y'all got a TV show and everything coming up, and that's gonna be exciting. Y'all definitely have to keep me posted with that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to we have this 10-year concert coming up that's gonna be virtual.
We
it gonna be home with y'all
also
at
have our
camp?
merch.
That's gonna be in Atlanta.
No, the concert's gonna be virtual, so anybody can watch it.
Oh, we can watch it. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, it's gonna be virtual.
Yeah, so we're planning on recording our rehearsals and stuff and behind the scenes, and then on
Okay.
December 4th we'll release it.
Okay. So y'all want to show them how it's done, huh?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
From the beginning. This is, and I'm telling you, it's hard work. I know it's not easy. I know it's hard work. It might be times you had to rehearse and you probably really didn't feel like it. You might have been tired, had a headache, or whatever. But y'all got out there and you did your thing.
Did you get our album yet?
Not that I know of. Sometimes I get stuff and don't realize it, but I can check. But I don't think I did. Did you send it?
I think we'll send it again.
Okay, please. Yes, please send it. Yeah, because I like to take it to work and listen to it at work.
Okay.
I've been doing that for a long time. I'm like, here's my boys here. Look at my boys.
Hey, Kevin, are y'all ever gonna get on Twitch?
On Twitch?
No.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, not really.
No, not really.
Who knows do y'all know about Twitch?
Some that streamers use. That's all I know.
Oh, yeah. Is that not something y'all would do?
You probably
Because
into it.
I don't really know too much about it. I just hear people keep saying, make the switch to Twitch. And I'm like, okay.
Oh my goodness, Mom.
Twitch is for people who play games
And what you gonna do?
and
Streaming
and
stuff.
stream.
But they have a lot of DJs up there looking for new music and stuff like that. So I didn't know if y'all was going to be up there or y'all going to have your own channel on Twitch or what.
We'll look into it.
Yeah, we'll look into it. Yeah. I guess I better do some research then.
Oh, yeah, he
Yeah,
gonna
I don't
check
know
all
how
that
it
out.
works, but
Yeah, we wanna get the phone
yeah, I know
call
a lot
real
of
soon.
people are on there. A lot of independent people are on there and stuff like that.
Yep. Research whatever you do so you make sure you're making the right moves and doing the right thing, you know? And I know your parents right there to back y'all up, so I know y'all in good hands. Trust me, I know. Where's Papa at anyway? I don't see him.
He's
I think he's in the room. He's in his room right now.
Ma! Can you please get out the ice? We're trying to record.
What?
you keep on eating eating ice.
Sorry.
Goodness. Cut.
For today's episode, we're going to be interviewing people about us, which is going to be weird. So we prepared like 10 questions for each of them to answer and explain their side of the story. So we're going to see what that's like, and we're going to react to them. Question number 1. When did you first hear about MacFour?
I first heard about MacFour when my friend he told me about MacFour, which is his son, maybe 8 years ago.
It's been 8 years ago?
I met MacFour in the year of 2008 at Gardenville Elementary School after-school program. I was the dance teacher, and Kevin auditioned, and he joined the club. His brothers, they joined in September of the same year, and they too joined the club.
I remember KJ being on stage doing Give Love on Christmas Day, and I remember us saying, dang, we want to join that dance crew too. Kevin looked so awesome up there.
Yeah, in 2008, Kevin was the first person to join the dance club because Gardenville had sent us a letter saying something about clubs, and we didn't know what club Kevin picked until later, and it turned out to be the dance club. And then we all just wanted to go there and dance.
I did audition for the dance club in my elementary school. All the other clubs, that didn't really pique my interest, so I decided to join the dance club because I wanted to learn some more dance moves. I miss the dance club.
I first heard about MacFour, interestingly enough, they came to me through YouTube because during this period of time I was still kind of promoting my first 2 albums and everything like that. And because I was becoming known for my dance moves and my choreography that I've been doing with the corporate gigs, I just decided to make some YouTube videos, just kind of hoping to just reach out to anybody that want to learn microphone techniques, in terms of how to still hold your note while stepping and doing stuff like New Edition and the Temptations and things like that. So I'll just post some videos just hoping that somebody would pay attention to them. And that's when I got in an inbox or email, I can't remember what form it was in, from MacFour. And they were saying to me how much they look up to me, how much they've been studying my videos. And that blew my mind because, they were really young at that particular time. So just the fact that, I always pride myself into knowing that it's one thing when you have your core audience, but the fact that I've been able to appeal to a lot of the younger generation because of the fact that, I've always kept the youth appeal of who I am, even while becoming a grown man and an artist in that process. So the fact that, kids love what I do and they love to see me perform and do my thing, whether I'm doing it on stage in the video, it's still mind-blowing. So when MacFour wrote me that letter and that email and they said they wanted to meet me and wanted me to teach them stuff because they were really learning stuff from watching my videos. They were learning how to do choreography, how to throw the microphone back and like James Brown and stuff like that. They were learning all that from the videos that I had put up on YouTube. So that's how I met them.
I remember us down in the basement watching your videos, and we asked our dad, can we contact you for you to teach us some stuff, and we're glad because you're one of our first mentors.
Hi, what it do? Baby boo, it's your girl, Lady Soldier, and I'm just checking in to give props to my boys, MacFour. I love y'all so much, and I'm very honored that you requested for me to take part in this program. Hope I do you proud. When did you first meet MacFour? Y'all, I'm old, right? I don't remember. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't remember. I think you guys came to Richmond. I think I met you through someone named Anthony. I saw y'all. I just thought you was just so cute. You were so young, like you're old now, right? you were so young. I was like, oh, this is so cute. I gotta have them. So yeah, that's when I met you guys.
I remember the trip down to Richmond. I think you recorded a semi music video for us.
Yeah, the first time we met Miss Tila, we were in Virginia, and we had scheduled to meet up and shoot a music video for Candy Girl, and we had also did an interview for Big Walk TV.
Question 2. When was the first time you saw MacFour perform?
The first time I saw them perform was at Gardenville Elementary School Christmas program, and they did a wonderful job. And also at Harvest Fair Supermarket on the parking lot, and they were just wonderful. I just enjoyed watching them.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. We were doing Give Love on Christmas Day on the Christmas program.
That Christmas program, I think we thought we had froze that day, but we really didn't. And why is it every time we decided to perform outside, it's cold? Like, can we please pick any other season besides winter? We can do it in summer or spring. But why does it always gotta be winter and fall? But that was a good performance though.
I first met them at they did a little show at the Depot in Baltimore. Mac wanted me to hold him down because he couldn't be there, so me and D went over there and with a couple of his uncles and stuff, we made sure they was held down. That was probably maybe about 4 years ago.
How was your show?
Good. This time it was better than it was before. Anything else you want to say?
Any questions? Just ask next. Thank you to Uncle Woody, Black, and Diggs.
What did y'all think?
Y'all, it was nice.
Y'all was excellent.
Yeah.
Y'all had the crowd going.
I was
Y'all had people smiling. Took them back and
They was back
took 'em
and bobbing and weaving.
when they remembered things. You know what I mean?
Come on, girl.
That's it. You know what I mean? Took them back. When y'all performed, y'all really held the crowd down.
Yeah, y'all
that's
did.
everything. So if y'all didn't have fans when you walked in, you got a lot of fans now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah, our dad had to go to work that one time, and he couldn't make it to our performance. So we had a couple people that we know watch us while he wasn't there.
I remember that. It wasn't that the first time we met you. Also, it was still cold. Like I said, it was cold. And thank you for being our security that night.
And the first time I saw them perform was actually, again, it was on YouTube. It really was them rehearsing in their living room. They were still in Baltimore at that time, which is their home base. And their father made sure that I saw the video of them watching me, learning how to do the microphone technique. So I forgot what song it was, but they had just learned which particular song that they were going to do. I think it was either a Jackson 5 song or a New Edition song. I can't remember off the top of my head, but they were pretty much in that video showing everything that they had learned from watching my videos. That's actually the first time that I've seen them perform, and then I started to realize that they had been doing shows all around their Baltimore area. And then, of course, my very good friend Sinbad had brought him up on stage as well and co-signed them, so that just made it even easier for me.
Reuse and retain most of the mic stand tricks that we saw on your videos, and we're using it right now since we've gotten better, improved mic stand. I still don't know how to do it. Well, that was a waste.
I think it was at a function in Richmond, Virginia, that you guys came. I saw you guys. I was like, oh, wow. They are really serious about doing this thing. They came all the way to Virginia from Baltimore. So when I found out you guys didn't have a music video, I just had to help out because I knew YouTube was the way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking that's how it was. If not, And I probably saw a YouTube video of y'all performing somewhere I remember seeing a video of y'all performing by a grocery store or something. And I was like, oh, they need a music video. So, yeah, that part.
Yeah, that's probably the Harvest Fair performance that we were talking about earlier.
Number 3, do you have any memories with MacFour?
Yeah, that was a memory. I mean, that was the first time I seen him. It was a memory, you know. It was a pretty good memory. Yeah.
Probably the fondest memory for me with MacFour would definitely be when they came to New York City. Finally, they came to Harlem to audition for Apollo's Amateur Night. Here's a group that I'm mentoring that they got a lot of their choreography from me, and now here they were in New York City to try out for the toughest competition of all competitions, and this is my first time actually meeting them in person. So it was surreal, like to finally meet these young men that have been looking up to me and studying my videos and keeping in touch and things of that nature. And then I just had a chance just to put more into their spirit, to give them more jewels and advice as much as I can give. Because even though I had given them so much up until that point, it's always better when people get to see you and you can be tangible with them, and you can actually tell them up front, and they can see how real you are. So that's probably the greatest stand-up moment for me, you know, in terms of just them taking that risk and that chance to come out to New York and try out for the Apollo. So that's my fondest memory of MacFour.
When we first went to New York, we were going to the Apollo. I think, yeah, we were going to the Apollo, and that's when we first met Mr. Law. It was cold outside, and we were just waiting there for about an hour, just chatting, catching up, and talking about the things we've been through. So yeah, it's been a fun experience.
I know you remember how cold it was. Plus you had all them rings on. I remember them rings. You had that Brooklyn hat on, and then you took a picture with us with our number 200 sign.
Going to New York and auditioning for the Apollo was a great experience. It was a lot of fun, but cold. It's always the cold weather these days.
Favorite memories? Oh man. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. We'll always have North Carolina, right? That's when we really bonded, was that trip to North Carolina. I'm gonna keep it 100. It wasn't my favorite trip in the world. It could have gone a whole lot better, but at least that's when we learned to trust in each other. I learned to trust in you guys learned to trust in me, and it was all beautiful.
Yeah, I remember that trip to North Carolina. I wish it did go a little bit better though.
Okay, so we had a program for Valentine's Day after school, and MacFour were dressed in formal attire along with their dance partners, and they danced to Ribbon in the Sky, and everyone was in step. They were in step, and they just looked very professional, and as a result of that, they got a standing ovation.
It was me and Cool with our 2 dance partners. I remember, if she does remember us performing, you know, hit up a player. I know we had like yellow gloves on. I remember that day. We forgot the type of pants we were supposed to wear, so Mom had to go right back to the house. It was only like down the street, and she came right back with the pants we had to wear. And then we did like 2 shows that day for the students and the faculty staff.
Question 4. What was it like getting to know KJ, Cool, Dancer, and Duck?
Okay. Over the years, I've gotten to know you guys fairly well, so to speak. A little bit better than some folks. I was really impressed. And by the way, you guys kept on your grades. You weren't homeschooled, you went to public school and still kept those grades up while practicing, while performing, and it was very inspirational. I was truly moved and loved your dedication, okay? And can't nobody take that from you. No matter what happens in life, don't lose that drive, okay?
Getting to know them, like I said, it was awesome. You know, like they all have their different personality, and it's funny because they're all very attentive. That's how you know they're brothers, because you know I have siblings as well, and we all have our different personalities. But there's a common thread among me and my brothers and a few of my cousins, where you can know it's a family thing. And it's the same thing with MacFour. Like, you know, the brotherhood is so real. The way their parents raised them, you know, is so obvious in so many ways why they can easily be compared to Jackson 5 or the Boys even, you know, like just that whole era of those young R&B pop groups that had such a chemistry among each other. Even if they didn't always agree with each other, musically, you can see how their roles interplay with each other. So looking at all four of these brothers, they remind me so much of that era of, you know, of the younger version of New Edition and you know, the younger version of New Kids on the Block and Perfect Gentleman, which featured Maurice Starr's son. You know, they reminded me of all that. The Boys, like I said earlier, and the Jackson 5, of course. They just had that whole thing, you know, and the Silvers as well. You know, just that whole youth appeal, but their personalities. They all so quiet, but they all are very into their roles and what they do as a group. So that's the best way I can think about it.
They were very unique, well-mannered, respectful, and they were honor students.
It was very refreshing because, you know, you're talking about four young boys in the city of Baltimore. You're talking about four young cats from Baltimore, man. It's like nobody had no alter egos or nothing like that. They was all humble, and it was very refreshing, you know, to see them like that. But I'm not surprised because you know my man Mac Dog, he holds it down like that.
Question 5. Can you describe MacFour in 3 words?
Describe MacFour in 3 words? Mega dope. It's the continuation and the legacy. I mean, they remind me so much of myself, you know. They have a passion for music. They have a passion for the dance culture. They have a passion for wanting to learn every aspect of the industry. The one thing that they do that I love is they're constantly studying, because a lot of groups that are not in the mix anymore, because a lot of them got comfortable after they got a couple of platinum records. They feel like they didn't have to study no more. They didn't have to develop their voice. They didn't have to go to voice training. They didn't have to do nothing. But I told MacFour, if you don't do nothing else in life, do these 3 things: study, and more study.
Thank you, Mr. Law. You are mega dope too.
Easy, motivated, dedicated, and loyal. Easy. Off the rip. That don't even take no time to think about. That's too easy.
Yes, determination, focus, and talent.
Describe MacFour in 3 words. I'm gonna say 4 humble dudes.
I respect that.
Question 6. Do you have a favorite member of MacFour?
Question 7. If so, what do you like about them?
No, I don't, because they all are my favorites.
Well, it's nice to know that we're all your favorites.
Oh, we love you too, Miss Stanford.
It ain't me. Okay. I already knew it was gonna be all of us, but you know.
Okay, I have faith. Je t'aime. Ishli Bidish. Salang Heyo. And I forgot how to say it in Spanish. It's just I love you, okay? I love you, I love you, I love you, and I love you. Period.
Her favorite member was probably Doug, now that I think about it.
I don't know, I'm not sure, but I think she just trying to say that it's all of us. Serious, ain't it?
I don't have a favorite MacFour member, but if I had to pick one, I love all 4 of them. I love all 4 of them as if they were my kids. So, but if I had to pick one, it would definitely have to be Dancer. Only because, you know, when I first met them, Dancer was the one that really kind of gravitated towards me even more so. I mean, they all gravitated towards me, but Dancer especially, because I remember their father telling me, he's like, yo, Dancer really watches every move that you do, including that one thing that you do with your foot, where you always kick it up and you put it back and then you go into a swivel move and things of that nature. He loves when you do that. And I told him, I said, well, he used to watch the Jacksons, because I got that from Marlon. So it just, so when we met for the first time, they had a show in New York. That was around, I think that was either the second time we met or right around, it might be the first time we had met. But I remember meeting him, he's like, yo, I got your moves down. And he started doing my moves and stuff. And I was just, it just made me smile, man. To know that I have that kind of influence on someone his age and his brother's age just makes a difference. So, like I said, I don't have a favorite. I love all four, but if I had to pick one, definitely I have a real special thing with Dancer, because of the fact that, he really studied my dance style to a T. So I love it,
And I still got you down pat, Mr. Law, just to let you know.
I knew his favorite member was Dancer. I'm still trying to figure out what that part was. Still learning. Question 8. What made you take interest in our group?
McKinney became, one of my boys and stuff, so we was always cool. So whatever interest he has, I'm automatically have interest in it. So yeah, that's what made me become interested in MacFour, when he introduced them to me as his sons, and that they did entertainment and stuff like that.
What made me take interest in you guys was the fact that you were so cute. You're still cute, but y'all growing up now, so you don't want to be called cute no more. I know this, so I try not to. You was cute. Now you're handsome, okay? So yeah, I'm totally impressed by your dedication and how y'all keep it down. You hold up to your responsibilities and still try to have fun in the whole process. So yeah. That's what made me get interested and wanted to help. And when it got to a point where I thought I couldn't help you no more, I tried to pass that baton, make sure you guys had the proper knowledge so that you can find somebody that can take you to the next step. And I'm glad I did that. Very glad.
What made me take interest is because of the fact that if you look around these last 6 or 7 years, there really are no more R&B pop groups outside the ones who are still doing it, outside the legendary ones. And I know BTS is out there, but BTS is more of a pop group. They're not really R&B. They have R&B tracings, but they're more of a pop R&B group as opposed to R&B pop group. But you don't see a lot of R&B pop groups of that nature. And the thing is that what made me take an interest, because how can you refuse or go against 4 kids from Baltimore that call you their mentor or that look up to you? How could I possibly? It's a blessing. Anybody who I've inspired. I've been. A lot of adults tell me that I inspired them. My career, my music, my work ethic on stage. So it was a no-brainer for me. I just took interest right away because a lot of people were giving me love on the video and stuff like that. But when I saw that email from them, it just blew my mind. I'm like, wow, this is why I did it. And to think, my mother kept asking me, why are you doing these YouTube videos for? And I'm like, Mom, you just never know who you're going to inspire. And my point was proven. So it's funny because now my mom does YouTube videos now. But it's just interesting because I kind of knew that I wanted to inspire somebody, but I had no idea that it would be 4 badass kids from Baltimore. that really studied everything that I was doing and still do. So that's what made me take an interest right away.
I was truly amazed by their talent, and our dance club, I felt like our dance club may have inspired them. In fact, I feel like we inspired them to venture on to the vocal entertainment and the music industry.
Well, y'all did inspire us. Like, if y'all go back and look at us doing Give Love on Christmas Day, you can clearly see we adapted some of the dance moves we did in dance club to our own. So yes, y'all can say y'all inspired us too.
Yeah, it was us being in a dance club was part of the reason why we weren't ever afraid to go on stage and things like that when it came to MacFour.
Yes, the dance club did inspire us to do even more. So we thank you, Miss Stanford, for the platform that you gave us, and you're the reason why we don't have stage fright at all.
Question 9. What was your favorite song that you heard from us?
All Because of You by Neo.
Favorite song? I'm gonna have to go with Jasmine. Okay, favorite song, Jasmine, and the reason why is because it was your first one. When y'all did Jasmine, I was just so proud of y'all. I was so proud. I could not. There was no words.
My favorite song. Oh, that's a hard one right there. If I had to pick a favorite song, is definitely Baby Be Mine. I love everything about that song. That has all the makings of a hit right there. And a little bit before that is definitely Baby I Got Your Text. It's just a fun, bubbly song. Like, it's definitely relate to kids their age. You know, even in the span of them being teenagers now, it still has an appeal. And again, we don't have a lot of innocent music like that. It takes me back to the days of New Kids on the Block's Popsicle or New Edish's Candy Girl or The Boys Down My Heart. You know, those two songs of MacFour has that kind of appeal. That's why I love those two songs the most. But definitely the favorite out of those two is Baby Be Mine for sure. The production, the way they're singing on it, the whole interplay with the talking thing. It's just dope. I love it all.
I don't know about Tidal. They do a lot of demos and stuff like that. They do a lot of some Michael Jackson stuff, some New Edition stuff. So I know they just had a little I think it's My Girl, a single that they had come out. I really at this point in time don't have no favorite, but I know I think the My Girl single that they just put out probably would be the best song.
I think he meant Hey Girl 2020, because that shit just came out.
I think he means Hey Girl 2020. I think that's what he means.
Yeah, I think he's talking about Hey Girl 2020, because that's the one that sounds the most like My Girl that we released recently.
Last but not least, question 10. Do you have any encouraging words for us?
I want to say to believe in God and your parents and believe in yourself. And with these things, success will come in your life.
My encouraging words to MacFour is basically study, study, study. In all degrees. Don't limit yourself to one style. Get into all of it. On a dance level, don't just study New Edition and Blue Magic and the Dramatics. Study New Kids on the Block too. Study the Osmonds even. Study the Nicholas Brothers, you know. Study Gregory Hines, tap dance, you know. Study all of it. Get into all of it and make it a part of what you're doing. Don't just get into R&B and pop. Get into rock and roll. You know, get into jazz. Get into blues. Because you never know what might inspire you. Especially because I know that y'all guys are doing your own production and everything now. So I'm just telling you right there, that really, really makes a difference. Because you're getting more into production. So learn more about your equipment. Study the latest equipment. Study different ways on how to put things together. Study music theory. Study different things that's going to make y'all grow as singers and as a group and as dancers and even choreographers even. Just be resilient and confident, and just keep your work ethic intact at all times. And most importantly, never get comfortable. Never get comfortable. There's always somebody vying for a spot, and it's not even it's not about competition. It's more so about just staying ready so you never have to get ready. You don't want to come to the table thinking that you got everything, and then comes along somebody else and they have one aspect that you don't have. So stay prepared at all times. And like the great Shirley Ralph says, stay ready so we never have to get ready. I love y'all guys.
My young brothers, young kings out there doing their thing in this world. Don't let nothing stop you from doing what you want to do. Okay? You have the dedication to do it. You have the drive to do it. And you need to go and do that while you can do that. All right? Don't be like some of these old folks that be around you saying, oh, you should do this. Look at their miserable behinds. Do you want to be like that? No. So what you need to do is keep doing what you want to do. Don't shirk your responsibilities. You've been doing it right since the jump. So keep doing that. All right? Listen to people who've been to where you want to go and keep it pushing from there. All right? Much love, always. Your girl, Lady Soldier. Peace.
Of course, I got some encouraging words for them. Stay humble, young nephews. Stay humble. Stay hungry. Work at your ethic. Keep it going. Never stop. Never ever stop. You know, y'all coming up on some big things. So y'all stay humble. Stay true to each other. I know y'all brothers and stuff, so shouldn't be no decisiveness going on within the group. Sometimes you even be surprised with that, but just stay humble, stay true to each other, and work hard. And then y'all will achieve the success that you want to achieve. And I think that's pretty much what I gotta say. MacFour forever, yo. Baltimore's own, yeah, man. Peace.
Thank you to all the people who participated in this episode. We love y'all, and there's more to come. And we love the encouraging words that you gave to us, and we will strive to continue to be better.
Thank you for the encouraging words. We appreciate you dearly. Thank you.
We will always continue to study. We'll never stop studying. Thank you for the encouraging words. Study the grace to be great, and stay ready to be ready.
Yes, sir. We'll keep those words to mind. MacFour, the journey continues. You know what I mean?
How you doing? I'm humbled and honored to have MacFour member dancer on the set. Welcome. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, sir?
Can you tell the folks your name and all of this stuff? How old you are? Like, do you have a girlfriend and stuff like that? And why they call you dancer?
Well, I'm K-Love. They call me dancer. I'm 16, and I don't have a girlfriend, so
Really? Okay. Yeah. So why do they call you dancer?
I'm the best dancer. They call me dancer because I say I'm the best dancer in the group. Well, they gave me a run for my money, but I'm always at top.
Interesting. Can you tell us how MacFour actually got started? Just give us a little bit.
Well, it started between our dad and our big brother KJ. You do look familiar. Y'all ain't never met before?
No, but I'm going to interview you and then I'm going to confirm with everything you're telling me. I'm going to tell your big brothers, and then I might sprinkle in a little lies that you said, the day was ugly or something like that.
It started between a bet between my dad.
A bet between you and him and your dad, huh?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. What was the bet?
It was a bet that he couldn't get up and hit a new edition step, and he got up and did it.
So can you confirm that he actually got up and did the step, or you going by hearsay?
I can confirm he did it.
Oh, okay. Cool. So, how's our rehearsals?
Intense. Our rehearsals, it goes like any other rehearsals, but this rehearsal is more, we got more on the line since we're doing the virtual concert, so we have to have everything more and more down pat.
So y'all have a 10-year anniversary coming up. Can you go into that a little bit? How did it go?
A 10-year anniversary coming up is on December 4th, and we'll be releasing our 10-year anniversary album titled MacFour The Journey Continues. And like I said previously, we'll be doing a virtual concert, which y'all need to stay tuned for that.
Oh, so I heard you from Baltimore, so I knew that you was gonna be on the set. So I went on and repped your what's your quarterback name?
Lamar Jackson.
Okay, thank you. Do he know about MacFour?
I sure hope he does.
If he don't know, TV world, they'll know about MacFour. And who gets on your nerves the most as far as, do y'all fight or fuss or argue?
Duck. MacFour member Duck gets on my nerves the most.
Why is that?
Cause he likes to challenge me a lot. Ever since we were younger, we'll be battling and dancing. And over the past few years, I took a jump in dancing behind him, and now he's slowly catching up. And now he's trying to battle me. And in games, he usually beat me, but not in sports games though. I'm the GOAT in that. Nobody can touch me in that.
Okay, well, tell me a little bit about your big brother, the founding member, KJ.
KJ, he's a workaholic.
Oh, really?
And a lot of people don't know he stay up to like 5 o'clock editing stuff, rehearsing, coming up with new dance moves.
Oh, stop there. You say come up with dance moves. So they call you dancer, but he comes up with dance moves?
He comes up with some of them.
Oh, I'm going to have to ask him about that. one. I was told that y'all auditioned for the Apollo. How was that?
It was cold.
It was cold.
It was cold, man. Actually, our dad, he stood in line for like 2 hours before we came, and we appreciate him for that one. He was like a superhero for that one.
Where were you at when your dad was standing in the line at the Apollo?
I was asleep. I was asleep in the hotel room. Then I think Bong got us up so we can get ready for that one.
Okay. Well, can you tell a TV world about y'all TV show and all that good stuff?
MacFour, our TV show is called MacFour The Vision, which I think, are they watching this right now, or is this gonna be on MacFour The Vision?
I'm asking the questions here. Got him.
It's gonna be titled MacFour The Vision, where you'll get behind the scenes scoop of what we do in our daily lives, and our preparation for our 10-year anniversary.
Okay, then now you talked about Duck, you talked about KJ. The one they call Cool, why did they call him Cool?
He's just mysterious person. Well, I don't really think I know him the best, but since we're brothers, I think I know him the best. A lot of people said we were twins, but nah, we're not twins. You're a whole foot taller than me, so.
Okay. So is there anything else that you want to tell the TV world before we stop? Because I got to get y'all about. I want to ask your other brothers stuff about you, because I am going to tell them that you talked about them, and I'm going to tell KJ that you said you slapped him around and stuff like that. Is that okay?
That's a lot. I didn't do that, KJ. One thing I would like to say is go buy our album MacFour The Journey Continues, and also we have t-shirts for sale also $15, and the album is $10.
There you have it, an exclusive with MacFour member dancer. Coming up, it'll be MacFour, one of them. You'll see.
No!
It was done. Throw it away.
I did the same thing to him yesterday, I think.
Doc, slam right there and don't make no noise. Hold that thing up, cause I'm gonna ask some questions. How many minutes per what's name?
What you doing? You gotta sit right here and control it.
Yeah, I messed it up.
You thought so? Can I get some popcorn?
Can I get some popcorn?
Is there any way you can put that right there and I can just look at it without the being on the screen?
Well, we already answered those questions.
I mean, you can ask different ones.
Oh, up here?
Mm-hmm.
So don't have to be the same, so you don't need that. You're fired, bro. Here, put that over there.
Can you see? Don't touch. What do you got on you? You got lip. What do you got?
Dad!
Don't call me dad on the show. You let me know when
I'm
you're
gonna
ready.
just call you sir.
Yeah, thanks.